Hello, my name is Dr. Reginald Garcon, Registrar at Washington Adventist University. My goal today is simple. I'm here to provide some helpful tidbits to faculty and staff when it comes to advising students. Now, the information covered in this short video can be found in Document Library. There is a document called Advisor Checklist that you can find, as well as a quiz that you'll see shortly. You see, at the most recent faculty meeting, I took it upon myself to quiz faculty on some important information to see what they do when advising students. So hopefully you'll be able to answer some of the questions in this next video. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Okay, so you're going to help me actually. It's quiz time. So I'm going to ask a variety of different questions, and I just need folks to sort of answer it, and then I'll also follow up with the correct answers as needed. First question. What should you use, or what resources, to check to see if a student is on track for their program?
Program evaluation.
Program evaluation, what else?
Bulletin.
The bulletin and? For your plan, transcript is good, and the grade report. Thank you. Next question. The grade report through Web Advisor. Next question. What do the numbers 39, 64, 120, 128 credits mean when reviewing a student's program? I can't hear that.
Class standing.
No, not class standing.
Upper level.
All of those are the minimum amount of credits needed depending on the program. So depending on the program, there's a minimum amount. For example, a lot of four-year programs, it's either 120 or 128. And it's important that it's the minimum. So just because they have the 120, that doesn't mean they've completed all of the requirements. Next question. When are grades below a C, such as C minus, D plus, and D minus, not acceptable? For your major, what else? You said transfer? Core courses, what else? Cognates, minor emphasis for English courses. And for some programs, they have specifically identified if you're taking X, it needs at least a C or better. Next question. What is the minimum amount of upper division credits a student needs for an undergraduate degree?
36.
Wonderful. When should a modification form be used? And when should an academic petition form be used? What's the difference?
The modification can only be used by the department for their courses similar to their courses. It cannot be used for Gen Eds and for courses from other departments.
Did we get that? Yeah. Modification forms, it's for your particular program, courses within your umbrella. Anything outside of that, an academic petition form is needed. That is very much important. And what signatures do we need on the form?
Advisor.
Advisor and or the dean, especially with the academic petition. The most important thing about the academic petition, I just want to pick on someone for a sec. Dr. Roberts, if one of his students is submitting an academic petition for a math course, yes, as advisor, his signature is needed, but since it's a math course that's being petitioned, Dr. Kagapo's signature is needed on the form because it's regarding the actual program that course is housed. So that's very important to know. Next question. What is the minimum GPA needed for students to graduate, whether they're undergraduate or a graduate, or in the graduate program?
Overall
GPA.
2.0, in the major 2.5.
Okay, correct. So that's for undergraduate students?
Dr. Williams can't answer anymore.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. So it's a 2.0 overall, and for the major is 2.5. And what about students who are in our graduate programs? What's the minimum GPA? 3.0 overall and for the major. Next question. How many credits can one transfer if they're coming from a 2-year or a 4-year school? Catch that? 70 for 2 years and 90 for 4 years. Next question. What is the maximum amount of credits for religion a student transferring from a non-SDA school can have waived?
6.
6. What are the parameters regarding that? If 6 is the maximum. Okay, so the parameters are if the student is transferring in with at least 24 credits up to 55.9, that is 3 credits can be waived. If they're transferring in 56 or higher, it's 6 credit if they're coming from a non-SDA school. Okay, we're almost done. Where can you view transfer credits and courses WAU accepted for a given student? Where can you find that information?
Our WAU.
The grade report is the best place where you could find it because it would list the school, the specific course, and what's the equivalent that it's being matched up to. Now, when you're looking at the grade report, if you see a course prefix with XXX or 3XX, what does that mean?
No WA course that's similar to that.
Correct. Transfer credit have been awarded, but it's not a direct one-to-one, so we don't have enough information to make that decision. And if it's 3XX or 4XX, it's just defining that it's an upper division course without a specific. And in those situations, that's when more information is needed to be brought to the chair of where that course is housed, so a determination could be made. 3 more questions. Maryland community colleges, HCC, MCC, and PGCC. Which one of those schools does not provide a direct equivalent for English 102? MCC, wonderful. What happens? What should you do in that? What should a student do in that case?
Register for Lit 190.
Yes, so if they're transferring here, they could A, also take Lit 190 at, where it's English 190 at MCC, but when they come here, they would have to take the Lit 190 here so that upon successful completion, it will help satisfy the English 102 requirement. And when you're looking at your grade report, once again, if you see English credit has come in and it hasn't been assigned and you see XX, that means we don't have enough information. So if we don't have it, neither does the department, the English department, so that information is needed so that they could review that course to see if it's equivalent to a specific English course. What are the different ways you can satisfy the Intro to Computers general education requirement?
Take the class.
Take the class. Yeah, you could clap. So it's CPTR 105, INS 110. You could clap. You could do a waiver exam, which leads us to our last and beautiful question. What's the difference between a waiver versus someone who takes a validation and challenge exam?
Waiver, you don't get the credit.
Waiver, no credit, exactly. And with the validation and challenge exam, students have to pay to take the exam, and then upon successful completing, they still have to pay to have that credit awarded. 2-part process. Those are the nice highlights from the Office of the Registrar. This information is in document library. There's a file that says advisor checklist, so all the information is there. But what I will do in addition, the question that I've asked today, I will also provide those answers and have that as a separate document. Thank you, and there'll be more to come in the future.
Hello again. Thank you for watching our little video. Remember, we here in the Registrar's office are here to help you and support you, but most important, we want to empower you so that you can be the best advisor that you can be. Thank you.